Hi everybody, welcome to your January, very mini January 2020 reading for fire signs. Yay! Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can't see my board, guys, but it's all filled here. Alright, so for today's reading, what I'm going to do is I've decided to group everybody together and by their element. And the reason why is because I do feel that, for example, the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, do share a kind of a brotherhood. And I think that together they're stronger. So in a sense that putting them all together, I can kind of create this little portal where we're just coming through with fire signs. What's going on in the house of fire, so to speak. And while there are some differences that belong to each category, they can still inform upon each other. Okay, so you guys might find that in the year 2020 I might switch up my formats for my readings until I get settled, because you guys know I'm still getting my energy settled and all that from my activations and all this crazy cosmic stuff. Alright, so first of all, as a group, let's take a look at the cards coming in. So in particular, I'm going to look at what the fire signs have going on in terms of how they feel energetically, the themes that they're going through. They're going to be going through in the month of January 2020, or whenever you're watching this. God bless you. Mwah. Also, I'm going to be looking at what's kind of holding you back. You know, what do you need to surrender? And also take a look at, generally speaking, what the cycles are for you. So, bam! Let's look at those three aspects, but for the group. So first of all, I'm seeing Coyote Spirit. Forgive the lighting. God bless you guys. You guys know how I roll. You know how I roll here in Japan with the lighting. All right. So Coyote Spirit says, trust in divine detours. Let me see. All right. So I actually have a mirror set up behind my camera so I can be further away, yet see if the phone turns off. God bless. God, you know. Anyway, so Coyote Spirit says, trust in divine detours. So I feel for the month of January 2020, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you guys might have some things popping up, little things where it's like, what? I'm supposed to be going right here in a straight and narrow, and then this pops up. Now that could mean in the physical something as simple as like, hey man, I took the day off to go to the doctor. It's hard enough getting a day off to do this. I'm on the way to the doctor and I realized, oh my God, my tire just got flat. I gotta go do that. I just realized, oh, we have no milk for the baby. I gotta go do that. So these are little divine detours, they're saying. That's just an example. It can also manifest, for example, if you get money and you plan to use it for a specific goal, and then all of a sudden some unexpected expense comes up, right? So these are all divine detours. They're saying trust in divine detours. Coyote Spirit is bringing that for, oh God, Coyote Spirit wants to hug me. Now you guys see the craziness that goes on behind the cameras. Coyote Spirit wants to hug me because he's saying, you too, okay? Great, thank you, because I love divine detours. Anyway, so just please expect that, guys. Now, you might be like, why? And the reason why, or maybe that was just me, God bless. The reason why is because for us fire people, maybe the other elements as well, but for us fire people, there are puzzle pieces being dropped into our lives at this time. It's not going to make any sense right now, but I promise you, I feel it. I'm just getting the idea and the words of, like the concept of Schoolhouse Rock. Remember Schoolhouse Rock? If you do, all right, how old are we, right? You're right, that's unimportant. But I'm getting this idea of Schoolhouse Rock coming in. And it's kind of like learning. They're highlighting learning, but in a different way. They're going to rock the boat a little bit. And that's just how it is going to be. Now I'm hearing Rock the Boat by Aaliyah. Rock the boat, rock the boat. Remember that? Rock the boat. Okay, anyway, that was a good song. God bless, right? That was her last song. So that's what they're saying. And they're also saying, yeah, thank you. So they're saying that that's significant with the last song. They're saying they're going to be sending us on divine detours, having us do things, having us experience these last minute things so that we can finish up. We can do the last set of things that we have to do before we're settled, whatever that means for them. So these last things. That's what's the concept of last final things. Now I feel that, yes, you're like, well, why couldn't I take care of that in in December? Well, I do feel that there are some pieces that need to come after the new year, because they include other people, right? So you might find that in the month of January you're going to be getting some correspondences by people, from people, but I also see for some of you it's also going to be a break from other people. So for some of you, the break is going to bring those last pieces and their ability to exhale. And then for others of you, you need to exhale through some type of communication with somebody else, whether it's to receive an apology or to talk something out or to finalize details or whatnot. And you've been on pins and needles. Until that happens, you're going to continue to kind of be there. So those are two different groups going on there. And you'll know if you are the one who needs to communicate with somebody, because you're going to feel like, I can't rest until I get this figured out or I get this settled. And if you are in the other group, then you are very stressed right now, and you're like, dude, I need to rest and I don't want to talk to anybody. I just need time to not be connected, whatever it is. These are all last minute things that need to happen after the new year. So say in the month of January, these little puzzle pieces. Now also for you fire signs, I'm seeing confidence is your key to success. Now this is going to play in different ways. I already pick up that, geez, Sagittarius, you are frustrated. Now if you have all of these signs in your chart, oh God, okay, because I feel frustration coming right off of Sagittarius group, and I'm like, hey, I'm just a messenger. So for you, confidence is the key to your success. You've got the don't let pride get in your way. You're frustrated and you want to go it your own way, but Spirit is like, nah, listen, we got to do this together, and you're just like, all right. So that's confidence. Don't let the overconfidence get in your way. Okay, that's kind of what this is saying. So confidence and managing the level of confidence is going to be important for you, Sag. For Leos, you look like you're having like maybe the best month out of all three. The only thing I would say for you is you have to let a little bit of that pride go. Maybe there's something that you feel like you need to be right about, even if it's just about a vision, like it needs to be right the way I predicted it, or I need to be right in this connection. I'm getting a really corporate or work-related feeling for a lot of you, Leo. So, but I also see the win-win outcome is forecast card here. So, all right. So, yeah, don't get a big head about it. So confidence is for you in the sense of, I think you're going to have a win in the month of January, whatever it pertains to. But don't lord over people. Don't be too connected to this idea of needing to be right. Aries, God bless. Aries, you look stressed. You look like you're coming off of a stressful time in December, and I think you're going to continue on into the month of January with your stress. And dude, you need to relax. By you, I mean me. Okay, so I'm seeing it here. Confidence for Aries, you need to have confidence and have trust. Okay, Aries people, I'm seeing here looking really low energy, low confidence. Okay, probably wanting to give up. I know Aries are like, excuse me, I don't give up, but let's be real. I'm seeing the energies right here. So definitely starting January with some low confidence, low self-esteem. So that's an example how the theme of confidence plays out in each of these. Now, when it comes to surrendering in general, all three of you guys, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, need to surrender any negative thinking that is going along with it. Like we said, Aries has that low self-esteem thing going on. Leo, I don't feel like you're, how surprising. I don't feel like you're negative about yourself. You're more like, who are these people? You're more negative about other people. Like, dude, these people need to get it together. They need to believe in me, So I'm seeing this, but I'm also seeing a little bit of a slip up. Some of you are going to be a little bit self-conscious about a slip up, especially in the workplace. It's like some stuff is being discovered. Maybe a larger thing is being discovered, and it's starting to raise eyebrows. People are trying to get to the bottom of it, and you're like, oh no, I think I might have slipped up, but what you slipped up on is not really the major thing. So like you might feel like it's a big thing, or you might feel like it's a small thing, you hope nobody notices it. Even if you think it's a big thing, I think there's something bigger going on that would completely overshadow it. And you're on a need to know basis, whether it's in a workplace or family place or whatever. You're on a need to know basis, so you actually perceive of your contribution to this problem as being bigger than it actually is. But the people in the know aren't even thinking about you. You know, they're probably like, oh yeah, Leo did this, and they're like, yeah, but we need to look at 1, 2, 3, and 4. What's going on in their departments? What's going on there? Because I feel that they are, and they forget about you. Okay, so anyway, so that's surrender negative thinking, and we know Sagittarius, you're just frustrated, lots of frustration. All right, so now let's go to the general energies, and we'll go in individually. So first of all, guys, excuse me for sniffling on camera, on my own camera, but first of all, generally speaking, Aries, you are in wasp spirit mode coming out of December. I'm sorry, guys, can you actually, is it focusing? Is it okay? All right. Okay. Like, I'm actually asking you guys spiritually and getting an answer right. Yeah, Aries people, if you resonate with this reading for the month of January, you are coming out of some shadows. I'm seeing shadows, a lot of shadows. I'm seeing lost footing in the month of December, especially towards the end. I'm feeling you're getting you're getting wasp spirit, because wasp spirit comes through to basically say, dude, life sucks, okay? And this is a moment. Actually, it says sometimes life stings, but actually it says life mother effing hurts. That's actually the level of pain I'm feeling. Probably more if I were to feel into it a little bit more. But this card comes out to be like, ouch. So in the month of December and coming into January, that's what you're dealing with. In January, I'm sorry to say, you're going to continue to be dealing with this issue. So you might be doing a lot of purging in December. I think that you are like this energy. See how I'm like rubbing my chin? A lot of stuff is coming in, and you're in the thick of it, and you're feeling the pain, whether it's physical or emotional, whatever this is, the purging under these cosmic influences, finding things out, whatever. It's got you like, you're trying to put pieces together, but it's like you keep getting rocked. Now, look at this card, Black Panther Spirit. It says reclaim your power. Now, actually, if you look at it intuitively, this is you in shadow. This is you under the weight of stress. Imagine this as being the 8 of Swords with obsessive thinking, the 9 of Swords with nightmares, sleepless nights, lots of crying, and the 10 of Swords before the rebirth, okay? 10 of Swords with swords in your back, just praying for the end, and it's just not coming yet. Now, it's juxtaposed right next to, boink, Monarch, I say Monarch, but Butterfly Spirit. Butterfly Spirit speaks of transformation. So I feel that in the month of January, you're going to be working towards Butterfly Spirit. Now, the question as to how much of this transformation you're able to let in or you're able to effect in the month of January really depends on the load that you're carrying. I'm seeing you in this 10 of Swords. It's like this prolonged 10 of Swords energy where it's like, and it's like, on Black Panther Spirit, on Panther Spirit's card, I can see confusion. I see intense focus at the mental level. So it's almost like, imagine if all these fears and thoughts are coming in, the face is like this. Your face is like this. You're kind of like looking, and as things go, you're you know, it's the same look. I don't know if you could see. It's like, yeah, what did he mean by that? And oh yeah, that happened. And it's kind of like that parsing through kind of look. I'm also seeing shock. I'm seeing, you know what it is? I'm seeing the war behind your eyes. I'm seeing you relive. You're just reliving a lot of these things. Why? Because you're purging. Things are coming up for purging. Whenever I do readings and such, my nose itches. The more I channel, the more it itches. So you see me like doing that, we know why. Okay. You know who else's nose itches? I was like, Mystic Beauty, she's another reader, and you know, I give her a shout out every now and then. I've noticed that her nose itches, and I think it's Erica Elmutz. Yeah, Erica Elmutz, who I also watch. She says her nose itches as well. It's like, wow, pretty cool. All right. Anyway, so Aries people, in the month of January, you're also going to be like Rabbit Spirit. Rabbit Spirit says now is a lucky time, but on Rabbit Spirit's face, there's this idea like, dude, I keep hearing that like this is supposed to be a lucky time, but like I'm not feeling it. What is this? This is not, I'm not feeling lucky. Because you know, Rabbit Spirit sits right underneath Black Panther Spirit. So look at Black Panther Spirit. It's a hard sell, guys. Hard sell to tell Rabbit Spirit that like now's a lucky time. Rabbit Spirit's like, don't ever say that to me again. That's the energy. Now, my guides are pointing my eyes off to my computer here, and they're showing me this concept, this idea, emphasis on something bigger than love. So a lot of you Aries people are getting stuck on a love relationship or some kind of love deal that went wrong, or just some, oh, I just heard a lot of curses. So thank you guys for filling in the blanks on that description of what the love relationship issue is. But anyway, we're going to say love problems. Your spirit guides are saying this is a lucky time in the month of January. It's going to be a lucky time for you Aries, but you have to look beyond relationship stuff. Everything is not relationship stuff, you know? And so, yes. So Rabbit Spirit is super cute and sitting right next to Spider Spirit. Spider Spirit says, make your dreams real. Now, Spider Spirit does not get caught in his own web. Guys, one more time. Guys, look, all right, Aries, don't get stuck in your own web. Now, that has two meanings. Number one, as Spider Spirit, you have the ability to create, to manifest, to lay the tracks for something better for your life. Dear God, January is going to be big, right? But at the same time, it also can be you spinning fantasy. So focus on getting grounded, focus on looking at, you know, the wisdom of the past, focus on yourself, also focus on being positive, but also don't get lost in any webs you create. So yeah, you just have to be a little bit mindful of what it is you're putting out there for yourself. So if you're caught up in this 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords mental energy, it's going to be a little tough, because sometimes from that place people make erratic decisions, right? And so they may end up they may end up doing themselves in, because if you're erratic on the mental level, you make a decision here and then you're erratic, your mood changes, you make a decision there, and before you know it, your decisions are actually contradictory and they are getting you caught up. All right, so be careful with that. They're also saying a lot of you may be feeling like you're in disaster mode. Don't pull other people into your disaster mode, into your disaster web, because I feel that for a lot of you guys, you'll have the perception of being in crisis, in disaster mode. But the truth is that you actually won't be. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Hold on one sec. Okay. All right. I'm back. Sometimes while I'm doing readings, spirits come in to ask a question or whatever, and I'm like, So, anyway, your spirits, guys, believe it or not, it's yours. So that's what it is. Some of you, the viewers, come in and you ask questions. All right. Anyway, so cyclically speaking, Aries. For the month of January, it says a new start is coming and your commitment is being tested. But hold on a second. When I say your commitment is being tested, they don't mean I should dig my heels in deeper in this relationship. That's not what this card means. They're saying your commitment is being tested in the sense of, what is it that you're truly committing yourself to? Are you committing yourself to something outside of yourself? Are you committing yourself to making changes outside? Or are you going to commit to making changes on the inside, providing for the inside, and thus influencing the outside? Either way, a new start is coming, and it gives you like a clean slate to do wonderful things with. So, yes. So I really feel that Aries, you being the first sign of the zodiac, and January being the first month of the year, I mean, why not have this amazing set of firsts happen for you? But you have to be mindful. Notice how the moon is dark here. It's like once it moves, once the shadow is gone, once it becomes full, I don't know. That's when the pudding will be tested. That's where we'll get to test the pudding. That's where we'll get to see what tracks you've made. So I think that January is going to be a month of manifestation for you, Aries, for sure. Because we have Spider Spirit with his dream weaving. We have a new start is coming. We have now is a lucky time with Rabbit Spirit. But notice that it's all juxtaposed with this 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords energy and 10 of Swords energy. Be careful, because you're at the end of a cycle and you don't want to have all of this negative stuff, these moods, completely derail the tracks that you are laying. They're like, are you listening? I'm listening, because they're talking to me too, because I'm an Aries, right? So remember, your general reading for the month of January, which, dear God, I could have sworn was for the month of November and December and August and September, right, is life stings. So just expect it to continue some more in January, Aries, okay? Last two things for you in the month of Jan, my little Aries powder puffs, is surrender your belief in scarcity. Remember, this is you coming in with this low self-esteem, low confidence. You're tired, okay? So a lot of you may be just tired and just beaten down, but I also feel a lot of you are like, no, I'm ready, I'm pumped, I'm ready. And Aries, dear God, Aries, if you are those, we need you within our collective to pull the rest of us Aries up, because it is rough out there. All right, it's rough because a lot of you guys are purging, and a lot of you guys are allowing it to push you off your path, this negative thinking. Remember, everybody, all the fire signs have this. Surrender your negative thinking. Surrender negative thinking. You all have that. And Aries, it's killing you. It's killing you, a lot of you. And so you have to not give up. Keep staying strong. Don't let the thoughts overwhelm you, because you are in 8, 9, 10 swords of swords. Like, I didn't just say 8 of swords. I said 8 of swords. I said 9 of swords, and I said 10 of swords that won't die. The 10 of swords is not dying here yet, okay? So imagine that, like 17 plus 10, okay? That's 27 swords. Do the math on that. So, anyway, look at this. Also, surrender procrastination. These two cards alone say, hey man, don't let it get you down to the point that you stop moving towards your glory. All right? So in sum, my lovely little Aries powder puffs, you guys for the month of January are going to be dealing with some heavy energies, just like in the month of December. However, you also have some very, very positive new energies coming in. So it's very important that you allow yourself to do your purging and to work through the negatives without letting it spill over and taint your track laying and your manifestation for the year to come. Don't let it throw you off your game, and don't give up, and don't procrastinate. Okay, so that's the end of the Aries reading, but I invite you to continue on watching the rest, no matter whatever it is, because I am going to treat this like a whole video together as a fire collective. Fireside chat. Is that trademarked? Right? All right, let's jump into Leo. I almost want to say Leo on the wall. Oh, by the way, sorry, Aries, your angels, the angels entitled your section as Life Stings, Get in the Boat. Okay? Life Stings, Get in the Boat. They mean get in that boat of the Six of Swords energy. Move on. Okay? Some of you are like, I do need to leave that relationship. Yes. Okay? Get in a boat. Move on. Move forward. Go somewhere new. Leave the past behind. Allow that past to gently, purge out, and allow yourself to start making the new stuff. Not like, not like that. Okay, so be careful with that. Okay. Anyway, thank you. All right, Leo on the wall. Let me let you know that Spirit is entitling your section, Giving It the Old College Try. I was like, So there's something you'll be trying. Anyway, look, Leo, for the month of January, it says open to infinite possibility. I don't know why I keep getting a law enforcement vibe here for you guys, like a sheriff or something. But someone's like, could it be an Old West sheriff? Yes, it can be an Old West sheriff if that's what you want. Someone literally asked that, and it's really cute. All right, yes, it can be. But Starfish Spirit is saying for you guys to open to infinite possibility. I'm seeing promotions. I'm getting a work vibe for you Leos. It doesn't have to be about work, but I'm getting a work vibe. I'm seeing that in the month of January, you are going to be having the help of Spirit, but Spirit is going to be a little bit in the background. And Leos, you guys often run the risk of thinking that everything that good that happens to you is because of you, and actually, it's it's not just you, it's Spirit also. And in this month, I think in January, I think that in your defense, it'll be even more easy to feel that way because Spirit's in the background, and you'll be feeling like you're making more decisions. You're going to be busy. Maybe you're pivot, point. You're just going to be in the zone doing some stuff. And so maybe you won't have time to be like, where did that expertise come from? That came from behind you, your spirit team, but it's okay. They're going to be helping you as you move forward and as you give it the old college try. As you they're like when you do this, they're clearing out the clutter. You do this, they clear out the clutter. So they're helping you in the sense that you don't have to like dig the tunnel, like swing the pickaxe and clear the rubble. You swing the pickaxe, you take a stab at it, and they clear out, so you can just keep going. And that's a beautiful thing. Look at what Spirit is doing for you, clearing out the clutter for you. Now, what does that look like on the ground, right? In the 3D, that could look like, for example, if you're putting in a resume, all you have to worry about is writing the letter, getting the stamp, and putting it in the mailbox, right? You may not even need to put it in the mailbox, for example. Like someone in your house may be like, hey guys, I'm going to the store and you want to have any errands you want me to do. You're like, oh yeah, can you drop this in the mail? That's Spirit arranging that for you. You can have somebody come up and be like, hey, I heard you're looking for a job. If you need a reference, I'd be happy to help you out. That's Spirit clearing stuff for you. So they're helping you to reach your goals, and they're picking up the slack on all the minutiae. But you still will have a lot of work that you need to do, and I feel that you will rise to the challenge. Open to infinite possibility, remember that. So I feel that you're going to have just the right confidence that you need for the month of January to shoot your shot, so to speak. I love that saying. Don't ask why. Yeah, shoot that shot. All right, so yeah, you're going to be really trying something new, Leo, in the month of January. And your angels and you are going to be working as a team. Imagine you being the upstairs and them being the downstairs. Upstairs, downstairs. They're going to be making things happen for you. All right. Overcome any obstacle as well. I'm seeing that Spirit is going to be helping you to overcome any obstacles. But I feel that if there are any obstacles in the month of January, Leo, it's going to be most likely mental, okay? When I say mental, not coming from you, but there are going to be little things that, maybe like, oh no, I have to do these two things, but I have a limited time, so you're going to have to come up with a plan on how to parse things through, how to schedule that and whatnot. And I feel like you're going to be kind of doing that kind of puzzle work in the month of January. I don't think it's going to be a lot. I think maybe it's going to be maybe 30% of the stuff that you have to do. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot, but it'll be annoying if and when it comes. There might be 3 times that happens in the month of January, unrelated. 3 unrelated things that happens with. I think that maybe in the month of January also you might be like put on the back burner with something in a relationship, for example. Maybe your honey bun, if you're in a relationship, will be really busy in January, and so you're going to be kind of put on the back burner, and you're kind of going to have to play your own king or your own queen, and remember that you're awesome. And usually Leo doesn't get to you. Actually, it does get. I think not having attention does get to Leos a lot. But I think you're going to have to like kind of go your own route this in January. And for a little bit. It's not eternal at all. It's just temporary. I feel also that maybe you might hear some stuff in the workplace or home place, but I really feel workplace connection where you might think, oh no, like for example, I really want to, I care about my reputation at work, and I don't want to lose this opportunity to, maybe you heard a job was available and you hear around the grapevine that McCormick is being considered for the job, and you're like, I want to be considered for the job, and then you're thinking and you're kind of worried about that. So you might be hearing some gossip and stuff in the workplace that may get you thinking and becoming a little bit nervous, not too nervous, but a little bit nervous about your position in the company. What do I see about that? I'm seeing that you should listen, but passively. Listen in order to be aware of it, but don't buy into it and let it like get you into this fear mode, okay? Because I do see victory. If I were to throw some tarot cards, I bet the victory card would come up. And since we already know that that's going to happen, if I throw it, let's just not throw it. I'm seeing victory for you in the month of January. All right? I do feel that coming off of the month of December, you'll still be having some gifts coming in for you. It doesn't have to be physical. It could be in like gifts from the universe, some things manifesting for you in the month of January. Super awesomes. I'm seeing for some of you it is love. It may be new love continuing on into January. Maybe after a little bit of a hiatus. I feel like maybe there was a little bit of a hiatus because somebody may, for example, have had to go home for the holidays or just whatnot. Maybe the connection was so new that you were like, is this going to like still be there when this person comes back into town? And I feel like the answer is yes. Yes, it will. Okay. I'm getting the words Sherry or Cherry, all right, as a name for somebody. All right. In relation to what I just said. Okay, I think a lot of you with these gifts coming in, you might be surprised as to who is sending you these gifts and what they are. When I say that, I feel like, wow, Dave, the boss from accounting, actually notices my work. But I'm all the way in the marketing department. Why would he notice my work? And then Dave like asks you to help him on a special project, and you're like, whoa, looks like and it's paid. It's paid a special rate because it's outside of your contract hours or whatnot. And it gives you a little bit of notoriety. You get to travel to a conference. Like favor, that's the word. Favor. You're going to be favored in the month of January. These are those gifts that I'm getting up to 6 or 7 gifts coming over from December, coming over from 2019, and it could be in the workplace, and it's gifts from the universe where you're like, oh my god, like wow, people like see me, this kind of feeling. Because I'm just seeing you as squirrel spirit, super cute. Like it always looks like this person's unwrapping some gifts, and see how he's throwing the wallpaper, gift wrapping, gift paper. Anyway, whatever, off to the side, right? So I'm seeing that. Super cute. Yeah, they're like, it's Christmas all over again. That's the energy that I'm getting from this card. All right, so in the month of January, cyclically speaking, Leo, I feel like you've been working on something. I do feel like it's work related. It doesn't have to be. Maybe working on resumes, working on something, or you should be. All right, that's for somebody. Now, hold your vision. It's super, super important that you stay focused. Hold your vision. A win-win situation is forecasted for you. So I really feel that you're going to be successful. I'm telling you, I'm feeling victory all over your. I'm feeling victory all over your month. For the month of January. I'm feeling Aries, like, can I get a little something? Aries, I'm sorry. It's for Leo, God bless. But why not, right? We could share. We could share. That's the voice of Aries, by the way. We could share. I need another camera, because you guys know I like to show you my spread, but, can't have it all. All right, last two for Leo. Leo, surrender your need to be right, boo. Remember I told you this. I think we covered it already. I don't even feel like I need to cover it right now. And surrender your fear of change. I feel that in the month of January, you are going to be opening... Oh yeah, there it is. Opening up to infinite possibility. I was going to say you are going to be opening up to new energies in January. Really, really lots of work vibes coming in. But you can either be claiming these new opportunities in the month of January or setting, putting the seeds out there for it to happen later on in the year or whatnot. But January is going to be a good month. So just keep holding the vision and moving forward, okay? Now, finally, thank you, Leo. All right, now on to Sagittarius. Back. I could feel the frustration already. Aries over here living not their best life, and then Leo like, and then, Sagittarius like, that's the energy I'm getting. So Sagittarius, first of all, your title is the teacher. But I got that it's like you're so feeling like you're ready to explode. There's this feeling like I'm about to explode. I want to explode from frustration. And you feel like you've been going it alone for some time. And also, they are actually asking you to hold on to your independence. All right, Sagittarius, because there's a little bit of a, be careful that you don't surrender. You don't become a copycat, okay? Don't take the easy way out like, oh, okay, I can just copy what this person did. I just copy paste their reports or I'm give up. It's been done before. Don't do that because part of your mission for the month of January is to express individuality, okay? But we'll jump right in. So this says turn knowledge into wisdom, okay? Look, you're coming in with the teacher vibe for this month. I keep saying this because I'm already in January in my mind for this reading. So for January, you're in teacher mode. Now I am getting a little bit of a 13 and a negative vibe over you guys, so that looks like you might be feeling like you're not living your best life. Look, this card off to the side kind of has that vibe as well for this moment. See how the moon is all eclipsed over his head? It looks eclipsed, but it's like a new moon. That's a new moon, yeah. It's like, oh, when is the light going to turn on over me? So I'm feeling a lot of frustration, feeling like you're stagnant. If you're feeling like you're stagnant, Sagittarius, I just want to say no, you're not. Actually, I'm feeling like some energy wants to come in. See, when my hands start doing stuff like this, I'm just going to go ahead and clear some energy for you. So I feel like, yeah, okay. I was going to say, where's the clear the clutter card, but it's actually over being used in Leo, but it's touching Sagittarius. So I'm going to go ahead and, thank you, angels, thank you, guides. Blow away any excess energy from you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the reason why you are going through so much is because something is being given birth to. But imagine it being given birth to as a C-section after going through all these labor pains, and it's like, let's get a C-section, It's like a lot of stuff. So I'm actually going to pull that back a little bit to get all of it. So if you'd also like some clearing energy, I'll just put it over everybody. You can go ahead and, oh, thank you. They're giving me a visual in my spirit eyes to go with this. It looks a little bit like, when someone uses like a sound ray in cartoons and stuff, or even in the movies, and the air looks a little like watery waves, kind of like that's what it looks like. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm still getting that police vibe. Leo. Or law enforcement. I do sometimes feel that somebody out there watching is a cop. Like a man. I feel like a man's watching. Hey, welcome to the channel. Right? But I don't know if this is just, listen, if you're also the Leo, God bless, right? But I'm getting that. All right, so let's get back in here. So, yeah, Sagittarius, you got to clear like that, because you're trying to give birth to something and things are frustrating. Of course, there's divine timing that's going on for you. You may feel like you have an unlucky star over you. You may feel being like, ugh, right? Now, you have the mark of the teacher in the month of January, so always know that whatever you're going through can be used for other things, okay? Thank you, Spirit. they're coming in and they're asking you to be playful, okay? You got a really mental vibe going on in the month of January. But there's a sense of newness to it. Now I'm feeling some new earth energies coming in from this way, okay? So we're just going to let that come in. It's coming in with this card. What does this card say? Use your mind wisely. So some new... I'm going to move it into the ray. It's coming like this. So new earth energies. Ooh, I feel that. Do you guys feel that? It feels like clean oceans. Clean oceans is what it feels. What's that? Yeah, so yeah, Sagittarius, this energy is coming in for you in the month of January. So you hear how the energy, my intonation got very calm, because this energy is going to come in. You're giving birth to something, and the energy needs to come in. They need you to be, they need you to be yourself. They don't want you to copy anybody else. They don't want you to try to be anybody else, because they need your signature. You're the mom or the dad, right? And they need your signature. Male, female, you're the mother. You're going to imprint upon this. So when the energies come in, you imprint upon it. Just as I say that, look at this. It says, bring your ideas to life. And look at how it looks like. It's beautiful, right? Look at this imprinting, these like print marks in the back in white. Actually, it's sitting right next to Canary Spirit. Yeah. Canary Spirit. You know when Canary Spirit comes out in my readings, guys, he always looks mad frustrated. Look at his face. He's like, he's the frustration. This is where all the frustrating vibe is coming for Sag. And he's frustrated because he feels like he's doing this alone. He's like, dude, I'm getting a medical vibe. Some of you may be in hospital or something like that. And you feel like you're alone. You feel like, but you're it's all for a reason, okay? But look, it's right here, and these new earth energies are coming in, and you're imprinting upon it. They need it to be with your signature, so don't change yourself. Just keep going, okay? Sagittarius, keep going. They're saying be playful. Allow yourself to play in this month. Don't let your mind weigh you down, is what they're saying. Listen, as the Aries, I get it, okay? I get that. I get that hard right now. They're also saying that it might feel a little strange for you for a little bit because, and I'm getting a 6 vibe here. You might, don't ask what that means. I always give the number for whatever reason because I feel it, but I don't know. Then I'm getting a 6 vibe here for you. And it's probably going to feel a little bit strange for a lot of you because I'm feeling this energy here, and it does feel a little strange. You know why? Because it's part of these new energies coming in, and because it's new to the earth, it's a vibe and a signature and a frequency and a pattern that you're going to recognize as a little bit foreign, okay? This feels like a foreign energy, and like your brain's like, you know that blinking guy? It's like, what is this, right? So you might be feeling a little antsy. You don't know why in the month of January, Sagittarius. That's because you're in the midst of all of this energy coming in. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. Remember they talked about that. Confidence, right? You need to have confidence, but you need to manage it. Don't let it get out of control. You need to manage it. Make sure you're a little balanced. Just trust that January is going to feel weird. Okay. Now, the 2 cards coming out for you, Sag, are Surrender to Spirit. Yeah, I'm getting, one of you is asking me, I'm getting a Sagittarian is asking me about combining other signs, other elements. Yes. I'm feeling yes, especially if you're vibing with this Sagittarian message here. Please check other messages in your chart, because I feel that other messages are going to be part of your puzzle piece for the month of January. It's not just this. There are other messages that need to come in for you, so you can check my signs, what comes through for the signs, because I'm going to do the other elements. And you can also check other channels. You can also, I guess, pray. You can meditate. You can also just, anything that comes through these. If it comes through one channel, it can come from anywhere. So always remember that, okay? Ideally, we should be able to read the entire universe in the palm of our hands. So if we can do that, then we can trust that any information that needs to come to us will come. Now, for the month of January, Sagittarius, they're asking you to surrender to spirit, surrender your ego. Aren't those two the same thing? Mm-mm. In a sense, what they're saying is spiritual energy is coming in. It's going to feel foreign. It's going to feel whatever. It's going to trigger that aspect in you, right? That there's going to be a part of you that's like going to be like intruder, or I don't understand this energy. It feels very strange. I'm feeling very foreign. It feels very foreign. It feels very alien. And that's because it is alien. Alien to our world. And it's probably going to scare you. Don't get scared. Some of you might not feel scared because you're used to working with these quote unquote alien energies, or energies that, you know, are different. And some of your encodings, I'm being told, match those energies. So for some of you, it'll be like, oh, I know this energy. It feels familiar. But others, it's like, this feels strange. What is this? I'm getting a very constructive feeling. You know what it feels like? You might, this is a little strange, but it's not actually. You might feel like something is taking up residence in your body. Now, it's almost like you might feel like, okay, I feel like someone's building a set of stairs in my liver, or something like that. Like if you're like, hey, somebody's like building a staircase right here. Why does it feel that way, right? So you're going to have these feelings, these perceptions, these sensations. These are those new energies coming in. Okay, you can ask your angels and guides to help to make that, yeah, they're showing me this card. Oopsies. To help to make that transformation a little bit easier on you, okay? But that's what's coming in because you're giving birth to something. You're grounding these energies. All right? So, thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, so that is what is forecast for the fire signs for the month of January. You know, I think I like doing this format better than doing one video per sign. I mean, I aspire to do that because I can get more out there, but I need to manage my time a little bit more effectively, so I'm making sure I'm getting all the signs in. So I'm just going to try and bundle them by element until I feel no longer guided to do that, okay? So thank you so much. I feel like I need to tell you, keep love central, and also this, surrender to receiving support and love. That's and that is the message from our angels. Yay, thanks, guys. They just hugged me. I'm like, ooh. Also, I'm seeing a pyramid here. They're saying that love is what activates the pyramids, okay? So they're saying there's so many structures on Earth that we don't even know how to use. And they're saying that, you know what? It's almost like how we're like, hey, try 0000 for any code. They're saying try love. Centering love into those structures. It's like, zzz, like it's what powers everything in the universe, they're saying. So why wouldn't it power these structures on Earth? I'm seeing that with the pyramids, okay? Lots of pyramids, okay? But I am seeing the pyramids of Giza. Anyway, thank you, Spirit. And thank you guys for listening. If you'd like a personal reading, hold on, another message is coming in. Okay, I'm all like, they're coming in specifically for somebody. I'm going to look dead in the camera. Hi. If it's you, you're going to know it's you. They're literally saying, let the witchcraft go. They're saying, don't bring that into the new year. They're saying, don't bring that into the new year. It might not be for the Sagittarian crowd. It might be for the Sagittarian crowd, but somebody. But if that resonates with you, if it feels like I'm looking dead in your soul, that message is for you. They're saying leave the witchcraft out of it. There's no place for it anymore. And they're saying especially in the new earth energies, and as they're saying that, I'm seeing them like, and it's like that energy just turned into a black bird and just flew off. So they're saying let it go. And I'm getting a very scarecrow feeling or look or an image, and obviously I'm thinking it's something like an effigy. So that includes burning things like little effigies, straw people, things like that. They're saying don't do that. They're saying if you are working in somebody else's field without their permission, that's a dead giveaway that that you're into something. And it's also just to clear that up. They're saying because some of you might do that, you may be crossing boundaries and you don't know it. And so they're saying that a good way is to always ask first. And that's simple, like oh, I'm gonna sit here and do this, can I please work in this person's energy? And if you feel like the answer is no, then the answer is no, right? But going into the new year and going into doing new things, you guys have to start exercising more, more, what's the word? I want to say academic honesty, but wait, what? More honesty, more integrity, more honesty when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, they're saying sometimes you just gotta let people figure out their own problems. You don't need to call in this and do that and do this and, just let people figure out their own problems, or call in the angels as a concerned citizen to help, things like that. All right, so anyway, guys, so thank you so much. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can. And if you'd like to donate, that's always welcome. Thank you so much. And have a beautiful January. All right, bye.